want to make sure to hear your thoughts tonight. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce our moderator this evening, a wonderful doctor and a very brave moderator, and that is my friend Dr. Bruce Hensel. Dr. Hensel is one of the preeminent medical and science journalists in the country. He's published 2 books and has won numerous Emmys and Golden Mics for his work on NBC TV and ABC TV radio. Perhaps even more significantly, he writes and produces much of his own TV and radio material and is one of the only such medical experts to be a practicing physician and teacher. He is board certified in 2 specialties, emergency medicine and internal medicine, and is a full-time professor of medicine at UCLA. I don't know how you find time to do all this. He's an award-winning filmmaker and continues to take medical shifts, and he's dedicated his life to empowering people with the information to get and stay healthy. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Bruce Hensel.
Thank you, Congressman. I know you have many points of view that you want to be heard tonight. We are here to listen as well as to speak. So your courtesy to others will enable you to be heard. As I was meeting with the congressman the other day, we were talking about a story that I had heard from a friend that I think is particularly appropriate, and that is the invisible man comes to see his doctor. The nurse goes into the doctor and says, "Doctor, the invisible man is in the waiting room." The doctor says, "Well, tell him I can't see him right now." I know that many people feel that way and have felt that way for a long time. There are many people trying to change that, and there are many opinions about how to change that. I think one thing that we can all agree on is that the past and changes have gotten us into a hole, a situation, a quagmire that is difficult to escape from, to find ways to get everybody the care that they need and to do it in ways that will not cause more problems than it solves. As the congressman told you, I teach at UCLA and I continue to take shifts. I'm aware personally of the problems of physicians, medical companies, and patients. And our reason for being here today is to talk about some of the things that are being proposed to change those problems, to solve those problems, as well as to hear your point of view. And as I said, you can help us to hear your point of view if you remain as you are now, and certainly express how you feel throughout the time that we are here. But give respect to everybody who's up here and to your fellow citizens who have come here to be heard. Something we can all applaud for. Let me tell you a little bit about how we are going to conduct the program, and then I will introduce you to our speakers. Each of our speakers will speak for a few minutes. I will then come up and direct a few questions that I feel are appropriate to cover some of the subjects. That's just the beginning. And then we have a great many questions that many of you have written up here. I will alternate between the questions that are written and your questions from the audience. When it comes time for you to ask a question, we're going to ask you to yell it out individually. We will try to get to you, as many of you as possible. We're going to try to end as close to 8:30 as possible, but we'll see how it goes.